Hey guys, it's the Ancient Lands, and we are back with another video. So, last video broke over 200 views. I really appreciate it, guys, and it makes me more motivated to make these type of videos. I really love the comments you guys keep sending me, especially from last video. Really made me motivated. So, last video, we made a creature submission video on the creature submissions in our community forums. We're gonna be doing that again, except I logged in, so this time I'll be upvoting creatures that I think should be added into Arc. Let me know what you guys think. So the first creature we're gonna be looking at is the Gorgonopsid, the Bloodhound of Arc, and it has over almost 800 votes. I kinda don't want this thing to be added into Arc because I mean, it looks cool, but like, let's see it first. Maybe I shouldn't be making assumptions. So, Gorgonopsids, named after the Gorgon of Greek myth, were a group of predatory stem mammals that lived before the dinosaurs during the Permian period. Related to Perlavia, they were the top predators of their time. Also, if you did not know, this is the only creature Arc has confirmed to appear that never did. Back in Arc's early days, there was a list of all the creatures they planned to add on Steam. All of the creatures that on the list were added eventually, with the exception of Gorgonopsid. The Gorgonopsid used to share this title of Forgotten Creature with the giant crab, but Carcanos has been added in Aberration. That is true. So Arc made these like dinosaurs that they're gonna add like back then, like 5-6 years ago, and then they just decided not to add them anymore for whatsoever reason. So this is the old picture of Arc's Gorgonopsid. So they were gonna add this before, but they didn't for, like I said, whatsoever reason. So I think it would be cool if they added it in the game like this year, because maybe it could be an improved version of this. Yeah, that'd be really cool, because Gorgonopsids are really cool looking. Look at that, so cool. Oh yeah, that picture's from Primeval, and I loved that show. So yeah, I think this will be kind of cool, but like I'm kind of also like maybe it shouldn't be added. I guess it kind of gets my let's keep reading and I'll see if it gets my upvote or not. It is a mid-tier tame, being a decently powerful mount similar in scale to Thylacoleo. However, the Gorgonopsid also has a very specific but incredibly useful yeah, I read that right. Incredibly useful ability. This Gorgonopsid would have the strongest sense of smell on the Arc, able to use its nose for a variety of different uses. Ability 1, Tracking. By holding the sniffing ability, a crosshair will appear on the rider's screen. When released onto a creature in sight, regardless of what it is, where it is, or who it belongs to, the Gorgonopsid will be able to tell its general direction, allowing the rider to track this creature across the map, regardless of its location. So it's like I guess it's like an ability that like lets you track other creatures, like no matter whose it is or what it is and where it is. Sounds really cool in like PvP, you know, like when you're trying to find people to raid or something, like find enemy dinos. You just take this creature and then you could just sniff and then you can find them. Ability to high level tame finding. This is like glow pets, so I'm not really gonna read that. Wait. Okay, so the Gorgonopsid. Okay, yeah, it's basically the same thing. I was reading to see if there's anything different. With a wounding bite, with a particularly powerful bite of its saber teeth, the Gorgonopsid leaves a wound upon the creature it attacked. This does not act like a bleed status, but it gives the Gorgonopsid a much stronger scent to follow. Okay, so it's like if you bite a creature in PvP and it escapes, with the wounding bite, it can smell the blood and it can track the creature again, but better. Really cool. Community suggested abilities: able to sniff out explosives, able to sniff out explorer notes, high jump, armor-piercing bite due to its saber teeth, senses and warns of creatures in ambush. The wounding bite was a community suggestion that was so good that I had to make it one of the main requested abilities. So the abilities are kind of cool, but like I kind of want something else, you know. I guess it. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, as much as I love Gorgonopsid from the Primeval show, I don't think the Arc one gets my upvote. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see. Nothosaurus, the travel buddy. Yeah, I really want Nothosaurus to be added into Arc. I've always been like wanting a Nothosaurus mod, but I can't find any. So let's read it. So it can fertilize. His ability for all wild dinos to be fertilized, such as Trike and T-Rex eggs. So it's like if you find a unfertilized egg on the ground, you can fertilize it and hatch it, which sounds really useful in my opinion. That dossier is amazing. I love that Nothosaurus. I'm pretty sure most of you do as well. This is really cool. It would be awesome if this thing was added into Arc. It says taming. When he basks in the sun, it's time to approach discreetly to ride him by giving its fish. He will then rush into the water and a marine rodeo begins. A marine rodeo. It will be necessary to give it a fish to calm him during its spins and at the risk of being unseated and at its mercy. The Nothosaurus is a pretty good and fast swimmer. Regarding the fight, it can use both of its powerful jaw to shred flesh and its tail to inflict great damage. It is also able to perform torpedo attacks, thus increasing its speed. The Nothosaurus also has a gloat drum in which it will store fish liver oil, which can be recovered to make a fishing elixir. The latter then increases the quality of the loot caught, and it can also preserve fish meat longer. So it can have a bite. It's gonna have a bite attack that can shred flesh, I'm guessing, and its tail it can inflict knockback and potentially greater damage than its bite attack. It can also do a torpedo attack that can increase its speed in the water, I'm guessing, and it has a fish oil elixir that can increase fishing and loot values. I really hope this thing is added, because fishing in Arc, you can get some pretty good stuff, and with this Nothosaurus elixir, oh boy, I'll be getting some ascendant loot all day, every day. I think this one gets my upvote, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Gorgonopsid didn't get my upvote, but this thing did. To some people, that might seem stupid, but for me, I just love the Nothosaurus, and I think we need more, like, amphibious stuff in Arc. So, yeah, I'm gonna upvote the suggestion. Did I upvote it? Oh, there we go. Yep. Alright, let's go back. And, let's see. I can't pronounce that. The giant cheetah. Let's call it cheetah. Got a bit of so it's basically a large extinct cheetah. Giant cheetah. I'm not gonna say that. Giant cheetah is based off the real life. The Ice Age giant cheetah. Remember, my proposal is about 20% larger, again, than the larger cat in that image. No custom art, as I have no talent for that sort of thing, but we all know what this could look like. The idea here is for a rapid, high melee, low health mount with a couple of unique abilities to make things fun. Note, the taming method, a knockout tame, would result in lower taming effectiveness than a whip tame. A whip tame? Sounds interesting. Let's see to taming. So, while giant cheetah can be tamed via traditional knockout methods, their high metabolism and great running speed can make this difficult, as they rapidly recover torpor and are nearly impossible to catch should they flee. it is more practical and effective to tame a giant cheetah without the use of tranquilizers. A wild cheetah can be stopped in its tracks mid-charge by using a whip, at which point a would-be tamer can slowly approach and feed the creature. While it will back off at first, after a few feeds, it will become a loyal companion. Beware though, as using a whip while it is not charging is certain to anger to the point of attack. So it says, okay, so their main ability, or giant cheetah, their ability to turn quickly at high speed by spinning their tail. Doing this with the tamed wild giant cheetah allows the user to make a sharp right-angled and even full U-turns near instantly, taking any pursuing parties by surprise and certainly putting off their aim. Let me know your thoughts, I guess, if you have any. So, sounds like their ability is to just like make sharp turns really quickly, and I think I respect that. Yeah, really cool abilities, but like I don't really see like any like I guess mind-blowing abilities on that. Like any creature could have that ability. I want something kind of unique to I want something unique to just for one creature that one creature could have, if you know what I mean. Like, say this Velociraptor could have had that speed ability. That Rock Drake could have had that speed ability. Like anything here could have had a speed ability, just like the cheetah. Or I'm just not reading this correctly, and I'm just dumb. But who knows? Let's read more creature suggestions. Now this one I've seen before. I can't pronounce that name, but I'm gonna call it honey mosquito or honey bug. I don't know why. Okay, this is just a whole dossier. Okay, let's just read the dossier then. I don't think there's any other text. I guess the whole okay, this is really cool. The whole dossier is okay, yeah. How come this only got 111 upvotes? Oh, I already upvoted this. That's right. I forgot about that. Well, I'll still read to you guys if you guys want to know about this creature. So, honey insect is the oldest insect known for modern science, and most of it is still a mystery. So I made a deep research in order to adapt it properly. Its head is based on the most famous honey insect fossil. I merged different modern insects and heavy inspiration from the fossil's shape to get a scary look. It's yet unknown if it was an insect or I don't know what that says. But as the oldest ancestor for both, I decided to add creatures from both to its design. So heavy carrier. While on Earth, it can carry up to 2 medium creatures up to ankylos and by holding left or right mouse button respectively. Like a Carcanos, those creatures are kept even after starting to fly, swim, or landing. Holding the proper button drops them. While flying or swimming, it can carry earth, air, and water creatures up to Rex or Plesio by holding really that big of creatures. It says by holding the right mouse button, the creature is dropped if you land. Drop the grab creature by holding right mouse button. Again, in both cases, creatures won't be dropped while changing between air or water, except water creatures, which will instantly die if you take them out of the water. Wait, so I'm trying to think of an alpha creature in the water. Okay, yeah, I don't think there are any alpha creatures in the water that you can carry, but if they could, and if it could carry Alpha Megalodon, just bring it up in the air, it would just die instantly. Free XP. It says mimicry. The eye spots in its wings resembling Tussotus make honey insect ignored by any other water creatures unless attacked. The effect doesn't apply on Earth or air, but you can press C on Earth, flying or underwater while not carrying a creature to open and shake its wings, while roaring to resemble a giant head and scare immobilize any creature in the area in front of you for 5 seconds. Scared creatures are immune for a few seconds to be scared again. It doesn't work on bosses. Makes sense. Alright, I think this is a little bit too much, but basically that attack right there, like a attack on a grab creature, so you just do that to the thing that you grab. I find this really cool, especially where is it? That thing, the grab of you can grab sharks, T-Rexes, even 2 dinos like a Karkanos. Let's look at maybe a few more. Atrociraptor. Let's see this one. Atrociraptor is an aggressive dromaeosaur that can be found around the island in packs. At a similar size to Troodons, these animals can go unnoticed until they are within pouncing distance. However, unlike most animals, they possess the ability to communicate with other Atrociraptors, even outsider packs across the island at great distances. If attacked and given the chance, they can call over more packs at a distance, eventually causing waves of aggressive Atrociraptors to hunt you down. Taming. To tame an Atrociraptor, it is to become one of their own. You must initiate taming by bringing the pack leader a carcass of a nearby animal. If the animal is too low level, they might see it as an insult instead of a gift and attack. These things are something. Tamed Atrociraptor can be a game changer for both in the wild and on the battlefield. These small theropods can latch to your back and keep watch of your surroundings, alerting if any wild animal has become hostile towards you. Atrociraptor will also attack any of the larger animals that can grab you. Capro, Megalosaurus, Thyla, Flyers, even while mounted by latching onto an oncoming threat and distracting them long enough for you to make your escape. If the Atrociraptor manages to survive the encounter, it will begin to call out and ping you to its location, like a transponder. The Atrociraptor may also have a pack bonus if used as a small red infiltrator. I can't read. Infiltrator, and can call over or other tamed Atrociraptors if engaged in combat. I like this idea, especially the taming and the fact they can attack the larger animals that can grab you. So, and Atrociraptor is just a really cool dinosaur, and plus I like the dinosaurs that are related to Velociraptors and stuff. Let's upload this. There we go. Alrighty, let's look at maybe 2 more. Let's see. Porosaurus. Arachnids are more powerful. Arachnids more crocodilians. The Sarco and Capro aren't strong enough. The Porosaurus will be a deadly semi-aquatic dino that will be incredibly cool and powerful. Porosaurus could be the semi-aquatic Rex. While be slower than the Rex, it's just as powerful, or maybe more powerful, and able to swim. This should be an amazing arrival for our beloved T-Rex. A strong swimmer to make exploring the water or land easier. Abilities. Obviously, the Porosaurus is too big to do a death roll. Instead, Porosaurus should be able to grab creatures and very slowly drain their health as they are stuck in its mouth. You can also put them into a mode called basking, where they would take 2 times more damage but heal 1.5 times faster while laying down to soak up the sun. Its bite should slow down their target, allowing the Porosaurus to catch its prey with its slow body. That makes sense. Taming method of the Porosaurus could be tedious yet interesting one. You must be level 85 to tame it. Sorry, Beach Bobs. Poor Beach Bobs can't tame T-Rex alligator or caiman, because the Porosaurus was actually closely related to caimans. And yeah. And the Porosaurus would have to destroy structures you place down to tame it. Higher the tier structure means more percentage tamed. If you use low-quality buildings like thatch or wood, you could lose taming effectiveness. This method of taming may be time-consuming, but it will definitely be worth it in the end. I don't know why, but I just like this creature so much, and its abilities sound really cool, especially the grabbing creatures, like a big T-Rex crocodile-sized caiman grabbing like a giant, I don't know, Carnotaurus or like a Parasaur sounds really badass to me. Let's upvote this creature. Alrighty, let's look at one more creature, and then we'll stop the video here. Let's look at a very good one, like a really interesting one. I think looks cool or sounds cool. Let's see. Sorry, just looking through some creatures. Okay. There's 22 pages, remember. Oh, wait, did I just see sailfish? Okay, wait. Okay, hold up. I know I said interesting creatures, but come on, sailfish. Okay, never mind. There aren't any dossiers. But I would upvote a sailfish, because sailfish are my favorite aquatic animal in real life. Gorgops. The hippo. Let's look at this. I really hope this thing comes to Ark. I've been wanting a mod for a giant hippo to come to Ark, and Gorgops would be amazing. I think we can all agree that dinosaurs are the most attention-grabbing thing in the game, and I get it, they're cool. However, I believe that the mammals deserve to be loved too. I'm sorry. And what better way to do it than by adding a new member to their ranks, and a pretty good one at that. I present to you Hippopotamus Gorgops. That's right. We're getting a hippo in the game. Hopefully, let's not get ahead of ourselves though. First, we need to talk more about our chunky friend over here. So it says, can't be tamed by the old Tranken feed. Yeah, obviously. Instead, I thought of something to make it stand out from the rest of the mammals. Much like the wyverns and their many other predecessors. I think I read that right. Excuse me. It must be raised in order to tame it, just like a wyvern, making it the first mammal to have the raise-only tame method. And you know what you're thinking. Wouldn't it be dangerous to separate future killing machine from its family of killing machines? To which I answer, yes, a lot. But don't fret. As an exchange for performing such a treacherous task successfully, you'll be rewarded with one beast of a creature, be it for traveling across the land, gathering and transporting resources to turn the tides of a battle in your favor. Hippopotamus Gorgops won't disappoint. Now let's get into a little more detail about its abilities. Left click, tap. So just like a tap, like I guess. This is your standard bite attack used by 90% of Ark's wildlife. Still, you should never underestimate the power of a hippo's jaws. Yeah, these things can crush. A modern day hippo can do, I think, about 1,200 psi, pounds per square inch. A bigger and more muscular one, a Gorgops. Sheesh. I don't want to imagine how powerful it would be. 5,000 pounds per square inch. Mouse left click hold. If you hold, this is another bite attack, but not an ordinary one. Mind you, the longer you hold the button, the more powerful the attack will be. In a massive bite, capable of damaging up to stone structures. So I guess it can like damage stone structures with its left click bite, which is like a gigabyte. And mouse right click, it allows it to carry any small or medium sized animals in its jaws. Passive hyperthermic insulation. They have a special sweat that lets them resistance to UV rays, ultraviolet rays, which they can share with the rider, protecting them both from high temperatures. I love this animal. Even though the abilities are so like short, like I don't know. I just want this thing to be added. So let's upvote it. So yeah, guys, that is all the creatures, and this might be the last video I might make of this, or unless you guys want me to make more videos like on this creature submission thing, which I might. But I'll put a link down below in the description for the community vote, so you guys can check out the creatures yourselves. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the Ancient Lands, and take it easy out there.